that we're going to do the one of the most requested topic in React Native, and one of the thing which people think the most difficult, which is this stack navigation. We're going to do that stack navigation and all this navigation part we're going to do. Okay, so let's get started, and let me share my screen. And this is what we created yesterday, and I've given this code. This code is in the description. This code is in the description, so you can get it from the description. Okay, and as I've told, I've got a lot of code here. Okay, so I'm going to remove all this comment because I have already given this code, so you can take it from the earlier comment. So as I've told, I'm going to remove it. There is a lot of things we will do work on this code only, so I'm going to remove it. Okay, so nothing else. I just removed the code, and as so the first thing which you're going to do is to learn is to implement images in this. Okay, we're going to implement the images. Okay, with Command K in Mac, you can make this keyword up. I think I don't know means how to make the keyword up in Windows. Maybe you have to check it out. I think Control K should work. Okay, so that is there, the on-screen keyboard I'm talking about. So that is there, and now we are going to look into the image. And for images, what I have already done, I have taken an asset folder in which there is a done and a error image is there. So let's get started then. Okay, so here we'll come, and we have this submitted thing. Now it is looking much more better. So this submitted thing, so instead of your text you entered is there, we're going to show it in a nice way. We're going to show this thing, but we're going to show it in a nice way. So let us first have this. It will be based on the submitted, and there will be two part. Okay, so first thing I will have is like it will have a view, and okay, inside this view I will actually have this. Inside this view I'll have this, and it will be like this, and this I will also have the style equal to styles.container. I'm going to have, and if this and I am going to have one after this text. Actually I'm going to have an image. Okay, so I will have this image tag. So this is an image. For the image we have this image thing. Okay, so this image is there, and then here style equal to styles.image, and okay, source is something dot, where am I, dot assets. There is no images, there's nothing like this. Okay, so this is how you take it. And one more thing which we need to do is this image, we need to, as always, we need to add it at the top because it comes from React Native. So we have to add it, so we'll do it, add it at the top. It is coming from React Native, and then source is assets, and done.png, and the size mode as cover, or else it will not show good. Okay, so cover, so this cover thing is there. So a lot of web things are there. So this is there if it is a true, if submitted is true. If it is false, then what? So if it false, then we would have to have the or again I will have this same. Let me copy it directly. Okay, so I'll have this thing like here, or I will have this image. So this error also gone. So here it will be error.png. So let me save it. So it means that if submitted is true, by default it is false. Okay, so I should have this big error image. It is way too big. Okay, so Okay, because I have not given anything for the image. Any means container is there, text is also already there, but this image thing I have to give the styles for it. So I'll come here and do the image. Okay, image is there, like, and width is like 100, height is like 100, and margin is like, and width is 100, height is 100, margin like, but then also it is not showing correct. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to do it as contain. Sometimes you do all these things. Contain and cover are the best one, so you try to work on that, contain and cover. So it is be shown like this. But if I do something like where, oh, not there, oh, control C. Okay, so if I write something here and then submit it, see, you entered this and this is, so whatever I entered, it is coming here, and the image is also coming. So this is how it is working, how the images are being shown. So now the next thing which you're going to learn is to add a background image also. Okay, so add a background image, and for that, wait a sec. Okay, so instead of this thing, we can add a nice background. Okay, so nice background we can add. So safe area view is okay, but the safe area view, instead of this styles.container, I will have this on the, I will have image background on that. I will have, so I will have a flex of 1 I will have, and then after this, okay, it should be not enter name, it should be, I should have changed enter OTP, it should be enter OTP, it should be enter OTP, enter OTP, enter OTP. Okay, so for image background, okay, so it is not showing like that. Okay, for image background we should have it means wrapping everything, so we will have it wrapping everything. So I will have a image, I is capital, image background I will have, and I will have it wrap everything. It's like this. I'll have wrap everything, and here I'll have a source equal to URI. So what we have, so we can take an image from the internet also, and we are going to take that image from the internet, means from the URL. So we can take the image from the URL also. And the other thing which we are going to have here, let us make it like a bit bigger anyways, because we don't need to have anything else. So this is there, and then I will have this style equal to styles.container. Okay, so that is there. So nothing else, style.container is there. Save it. Okay, so it is showing me that image background is not there. Image background. Okay, so image background has been shown like this. Let me do one thing. Oh, this is coming. So why it is coming? Because the background is of the container is still there. So I will remove it and save it. So now it is gone. So image background is my this image is actually of a sky kind of image, and so it has been shown correctly. Okay, so that is there how it has been shown. So image background is, we use the image background like this. Okay, so now one more thing we are going to do. Generally this pressable or something, it is there like this. Okay, we can move it in a different component. This pressable, we can move it in a different component to create a count button. So we'll see how to do that, because there is in the pressable there's some on press thing is also there. So how to do that thing? Okay, so we'll make within the components, do we have a components folder? Yes, we do have. So here we'll go and make a custom button.js and React Native functional Expo style. This is how I remember it. It is very old kind of remembering it. Okay, so React Native function Expo style I've done, and this is how it will come. And now let us, what I'm going to do here, I'm going to, okay, okay. So I will come here and do this pressable thing. So this pressable thing is there. So let me take it all from here, and instead of this view, put me there this pressable like this. And now a lot of things will be received in the props here. Okay, so first, one more thing, I will make it as props, make it as pressable. Then I will have a lot of things in the props. Okay, especially this on press handler will have some props. Okay, so instead of this, okay, let me do one thing. Okay, because I wanted those things there. Okay, and one more thing, this button style and button text, I will cut it from here. Button style and button text, because I just have to cut it from here. Button style and button text, because I have taken it there. So both of these things I will paste it here. So that is okay. And so this on press and this text will come from the other component. Okay, so means any component it can come. So let us do that. So here, first thing is that I'll have a, I'll come here, and after this submitted, I will have a custom button I'll have, and then press function equal to, I will have it outside this time. Okay, on press handler, and I will have a title equal to this thing. Title equal to this thing. And other thing is that this press function will actually, on press will be, so let us do that thing. On press will be props dot press function, and props dot title. Props dot press function, props dot title will be there. So that is, an this on press handler, we have to create this on press handler. So on press handler equal to like this, we'll have, and set submitted is like not of submitted. Set submitted is not of submitted. So that is like this, and it is working fine. Okay, so this is there. And custom button, yeah, we have imported the custom, so I'll do it. So we'll see no difference is there, and it is working fine. It is working fine, and no issues are there. So this is how we can change it. Okay, so this is done. So the next thing, as I've told, we are going to do, start with the with your navigation. So navigation is like different. It is not, we don't use React router here. This is not a React router code, but we use something known as a navigation here. Okay, and we're going to continue on top of this code only. So that is like a totally different kind of a thing. Okay, so we use this a different library known as React navigation. Okay, so again, it's a third-party library. So React docs, read docs we can do, and all these things. Now, okay, so maybe they have okay, so we have to install a lot of things here. Okay, so we have to install a lot of things here. So I'm not using Expo. So okay, so okay, so as they're saying, so first thing is that I'll install this thing. So I'll come here and go command J, and I will install this thing, React Native. Okay, installed. Then I have to, I'm not using Expo, I'm using this direct React Native, and it's on React Native screens and React Native safe area context. So you see that we're going to install a lot of things. I'm going to install this. Okay, So now there are different kind of navigations. Okay, so okay. Where is it? Okay, this one, navigator and stack. So navigator and stack. So stack navigator, we're going to use the stack navigator. So there are different kind of navigation, we're going to see most of them. So this stack navigation I have come. So what to do here? So go down and then we have to install some more things. Stack navigator, so we have installed the base library first, then we're going to install something else to do the navigation. So this stack navigation we are going to do, and this I'm going to install React navigation, stack navigation, and then let me go to bit down. Okay, so this again one more thing I have to install. Okay, and install it. So see, a lot of installations are there, and one more thing we need to install, this masked view, and I think we are done finally. Oh, not Expo one. Expo one should not be installed because I'm not using Expo. I'm not using Expo. I am using this. So I will install this. So this installed, and now let us use it. So you install a lot of things. Okay, you need to go through it again. So what I have installed, and you can go through this documentation. Okay, so how to do that. So now we are, maybe I will make it small, so that is there. So in the app, now let us start doing it. Okay, so here we need to do lot of things. Okay, so okay, so first thing is that we're going to let's press that is not there anymore. So whatever is not there anymore, let me remove that code. And first thing is const stack equal to create stack navigator. We have to do, so we're going to create the screens here only. We can use it in a, create it in a different file also, but right now we're going to create it in the same thing. Okay, so I'll have a const first screen equal to like this, and it will get a navigation like this, and then like this, and to come here like this, and then I'll have a const on press handler equal to on press handler equal to navigation dot navigate second. Okay, second. So this we're going to see what it is. On press there is on press handler, and this will navigate to the second. And actually this is a component, we should have made it in a different component, but we are creating it here only. So after this I'm going to have a return. In the return, just like, see, this is like a normal component. Okay, so view and style equal to styles dot body, and view like this, and text is styles dot text first screen, and custom button, like, and this we are using the custom button of course, and this press function will be equal to on press handler, and title equal to go second will be the title, will go second. So like this we have this in. Now we'll have a second screen also. We have not yet used it, so we're going to have that also here. Copy this thing, have a, because we need to go from one page to another, so we're making these things. Second screen, again the navigation will go on press handler, and this navigation dot go back. There is something known as go back, and it does what it says. It goes back actually whatever is there. So body is there, and it will be second screen, and on press handler, and go first. Okay, go first is there, save it. Okay. Oh, we have to add it. We have to add it. Okay. Create navigator. Okay. Yeah, it is okay. Okay. Shit. Okay. Null is not an object. Okay. Let me go ahead and let me see whether it will come. Okay. Like device shake reload. Not even showing. Okay, so no problem. So let us now complete it first and all. So okay. Now we're going to actually change all of this thing, and we are not going to have all of this thing. So it's better actually to remove it. Better remove it. Okay, I don't want to have a lot of things like this. Okay, so I will remove it. I will remove it, and then I will have a navigation container. One sec. So this navigation container I have okay. One sec. I have missed something. Okay, so create navigation from stack is there, and we have another thing. So that was one of the reason we were getting this error. We need to have, I think, this thing also. Okay, this thing also we need to have. So that is there. So let us first go ahead, and then we will see what is there. Okay, React navigation container. Maybe we have to restart it also. Navigation container we have, and then stack.navigator we will have, and this will like have this stack.navigator and stack.screen and second. So stack.screen will have all these things. So here I'm calling the component for screen, and name is second. So name, one more thing. So in this, see this name like this first is there, and okay, first second. Okay, first second, first second. Okay, name is there, and the component should be like this. Okay, so that is okay. Then we save it. What else? Okay, this container I don't have. So let me remove all this also, because I have this I don't have these things anymore. I have this body, and text is like font size is 40, and font weight is bold, margin is 10, maybe margin is 10, and body flex 1, align item center, and justify content center, and save it like this. And now, as I've told, I'm not seeing all the things which I should see. Okay, so how to fix this thing? Okay, first. The best way to fix anything in React Native and all. See, it is giving me error here. Okay, so Control C, and I will again close it and all. So sometimes it's always better to close everything. Okay, so that is there, and px React Native start I'll do again, and it is showing like this. Then I will start it again. Okay, always it is better to sometimes start it again. And it is launching because I think, but why is nothing has been shown? Why nothing is been shown? Shake is also not happening. Okay, let me see if there's some error is there or not. So I'll come here, go here. Okay, yeah, so I have an error. Okay, I have an error, and that error, let us fix this error. Null is not an object violation. I have seen this error. I don't remember why I got this error. So always when you get an error, you have to go where okay, you have to go and do Google of it. So let us do Google of it. Null is not an object. So from 2019 it was happening this error, and I will say this 2022. So maybe null is not an object, or null is not an object. It's not an object. Pod install. Got it. Got the error. Okay, I know how to fix this error. Okay. Yeah. And where is the environment setup? Setting our development environment, React Native CLI. So actually I was finding that Xcode command. Okay, so this one, it is happening actually because of this. Okay, so I will close it because I have to do some pod install again. Okay, then only it will come. So the Mac one, this simulator is super fast, but this problem is there because it is not a native thing. Okay, so this problem comes in Mac, so it's better to close it, and then I will again do this thing. Okay, and then I will do this here, and I think I have done it. This thing, the starting, and but I think I have to do the pod install again. And okay, so pod install, you have to do doing this iOS folder. So this iOS folder is the iOS. So see, one gem was installed. I see you have to go to the CD iOS and do this thing like this, and this is only for M1. So most probably you won't get it. Okay, so if you're using a normal system, so it is installing something else. See, it is installing this thing, RN mask and all this gestures and all these things. It is installing. It means it is working. Okay, it means it did something. Oh, keeping my finger crossed. Okay, so React Native, you have to always keep your fingers. React Native gives a lot of error because see, this is not actually native code. So this was not meant to do this cross-platform things. No code was meant to do that. Android and iOS development was meant to be separate, but it is doing something like which is against the nature. okay, React Native, Flutter. So this, all these codes have a lot of because they under the hood they're changing a web view into a mobile thing. So some engine and something, I don't want to bore you with theory and all. So those things are done. It is not a real code. See what happens. That's why people say that yes, I am. So that's why people say that what if you want to do something good, if you want to do something very good, like you have to go to the native code. Okay, so go second. Okay, so now it is showing good, now it is showing good. Okay, go second and then have to go first. Okay, so it will show like this and it is done, and now finally it has been shown correctly. Okay, we are here. So what is this? This is actually not looking good, not looking good. So maybe, but why it is coming? Custom button. I'll make it a bit more. Yeah, so now it is coming perfect. Go second. So this is how it works. Okay, this will work from here also. And see this in the top there will be thing to go back also, like this. Okay, so that is like this. It is coming fine. So now there is one more thing which, okay, we can do here in this first thing. See this first is coming, first has been shown here. We can remove that thing. Okay, there is a way, there is some other things also there which you can take it here. So like in the first one only I will take options, so that you can know these things are there. Options equal to like this, and header, and it is like null. Save it. So see this first one, whatever was the header is gone. So header will be there here, but there will be no header here. So this is how the navigation works. So now a lot of people are asking for this navigation. So this is how the navigation is there. Okay, so that is there. So we will optimize our code a bit, because as I told, this first component, second component should never be here. It should be in its own file. So let us change it to its own file. So for that I will make a components. I'll make a screen.js and second screen.js, first screen.js and second screen.js I'll have, and then let us move the code there. Okay, so what we need to move here, first let me do a React Native functional express style, so that I have this thing, and again here React Native function express style, so that I can have this. And in this first screen I will have my const and all like this, have it here, and in this I will have this body and text. I have, let me cut it, because I will have it at both the places. So I'll cut it and paste it here. And similar to this, in the second screen also I will have this, like, okay, second screen also I'll go back and do this, cut it, second screen, and like this. So that is done. And one more thing, this custom button. Okay, now I think I don't have the custom button anymore here. So this first screen I have to import it. I'll import it. second is not imported, have to import it, save it. So now, okay. Oh, okay. They are in the, they are not in this component. They are in now here only. Now what? And on module npm install and all that shit. Now what just happened? Let me do a device shake reload. Okay, it's coming. Device shake reload. Okay, so it is going fine. Okay, so that is there. It is going fine. So now this is done. We have time. So we are going to do now the bottom tabs. Okay, so the tabs is working, so there is some bottom tab navigation is also there, so we are going to do that. So let us do that. So the different kind of navigation, once one navigation is working, you can use anything else also. We're going to see other kind of navigations also, because navigation doesn't end here. So bottom tab navigator again. Okay, so we solve that issue on the fly. So this bottom tab navigator, let me directly open this bottom tab navigator is there. In this we can have a tab in the bottom. So this is a very common way in mobile apps, very common ways in mobile app, and for that we have to install again one different thing. So I'll do a control J. If I give it an error now, again I have to do that pod thing. Okay, so that I will install, and I think only the pod thing I should do, not a whole thing, like, because the whole thing I have already done. So they just generally gives the code and all also. So okay, so let us do that. Here, let us take it from here only, because the command they have given. So let me take it from here. Command C, and we are going to change the okay. Just go here. Instead of this, I'll have this bottom navigator. Okay, instead of this I'll have this, and this navigation container will be same, but this will be, instead of stack.navigator, this will be tab.navigator, and this will be also tab.navigator. That is okay. And name first component first. I don't want the option because there is no option, so I'll remove this option and all. Okay, so that is there, and it doesn't have anything, so it will be like this, and maybe this will work. Okay, one more thing I forgot to do. This is not stack.screen, now it is tab.screen. tab.screen, so like this it is there. Hoping this will work. Okay, yeah, this is working. First and second, it is coming there, and if I click on this second will be there. First will be there, second and first is working fine. Okay, second and first is working fine. So you can add some icons and also here. Okay, so that is there. So the next thing which we are going to do is the material top navigator. Now everything will be like the same, only you have to change the you have to do again one more installation, and then you have to use a different import. So that is one of the main thing which will be there. Okay, so I will come here and do this thing. So what is this material top navigator? Material top navigator is something which is again a very important thing which comes from the left and all. So that is the material tab navigator. So for that, again we have to do some installation. This installation we have to do, and I have to do Control J, Control P. And if again this doesn't work, I have to again do this pod install thing. So I've installed this, it is done. Now let us use this thing. Okay, for that, Expo manage project, pager view. It's telling me to install pager view also. I don't think I need this pager view. And they give some nice example also. That's a pager view I'll do. Come on, okay, and maybe pager view also I will install. Okay, so I've installed the pager view also as they're telling. So then how we are going to do is this thing. So again I'm going to copy this and I'm going to come here and paste it. Okay, and then I'm going to use a safe area view also. So or this pager will give some error. Okay, so that's why I'm going to use the safe area because it will come from the left hand side. So I will have this safe area view like this, and navigation container like this, and style equal to flex1 is there. Okay, so save it, and now tab navigator is okay. Okay, yeah, so I'm getting that error. So that error needed to be fixed, and for fixing that error, let me fix it here only. cd, or let me fix it here, cd ios. So ios folder you have to go and you have to run this command every time you install something new. So this I will do, and yeah, so it is installing this pager view. See, it is installing this pager view because that means it was not there. So let me go back here, and it is not showing. Okay, cd dot. Okay, I think come here with the shake work. Shake is not working. Maybe I'm getting some error here. Yeah, I'm getting some error here. So it means I have to do all these things again. React start. Am I in the right directory? Yeah, this is coming. So this is a tab view. See, like this I can go. So this is what this one is also running fine. So now we will look into the brand navigation. Okay, brand navigation. Okay, brand navigation is this thing, and this is something which we are going to do now. We can come here and install it, drag, Install this also. Import native. Yes, so I've already done that thing. Okay, that is done. That is needed to be done for that. Okay, then let me do one more again. Like, so every time we should do this thing because something new is getting installed there. So this requires some additional configurations. This requires some additional configurations, or else we will get some error. Some reanimated library it is using. So we have to do some additional configuration here. What is reanimation? I have to do some additional configuration. Okay, so we have some. Do we have a Babel file? Babel.config.js we have. So here we have to come, and after this I have to do a plugins and this, and then React native reanimated and plugin I do reanimated and plugin you have to do. Save it. Now let us do that. Okay, now go back to app.js and we'll do the dryer. And for dryer also, let me take the import from here. So this import to take it from here, and then inside this I have to use a dryer. Okay, so dryer dot navigator and dryer dot navigator, then dryer dot screen is there, and first screen, and okay, these things are there. But in navigator, this first, okay, dryer.navigator will have some more thing. In dryer.navigator, some more options we need to have here. So here we have to write like initial route name is first, DRAWE, dryer position is equal to left, and dryer type equal to front, and edge width is 100, height status bar equal to false, and overlay color equal to white maybe, and dryer style equal to, we can give a background color like this, and the width of the dryer. Okay, width of the dryer %. Let me give it in number like pixel 250. So in React Native we don't have pixel, we just give anything and it is actually pixel. So I will save it and let me see whether it will show. Okay, it is refreshing, and it is giving me the same error. And we know why this error we have got. We got this error because we have to again go back here, iOS, and we have to install this new thing. Then only this error will go away. Okay, and no. This system, this is, and again we have to close this up, close this, come back here, restart it, and it is restart. And let me give the attendance sheet for today. Mark your attendance here. Just mark your attendance here, like this. Okay. Yeah, so it is when see this thing which you're seeing, and if I click it, it is working fine. First, second. So it is working fine. It is working fine. So now we are going to learn how to pass some data through the routes, and for that, in this component first screen, I'll have a initial params initial params equal to name is this is from this is BRAWER, and ID is 95 maybe, so something like this I'm passing. Okay, so from the first screen, okay, so save it. So then in the first screen I have to go to the first, so from here from a drawer I can pass it to the first screen. So that is what I'm telling. So I will go to this first screen, and first screen is open. Here I will now see how I was passing. I was passing it in a initial params. So I'll go here and do a comma of route, and then const name comma id equal to route.parents. So this is that how we can do it, route.parents. Then in this after this we'll have a text like, and let us have something else. Yeah, style equal to styles dot secondary text. uh, Name is name, id like this, and this have to do the secondary text like this, and with font size, font weight, margin. Font weight should not be bold because it's a secondary text. Font weight should be like this, and I am getting this error. Object route dot params. Okay, the spelling was wrong. So initial params, this is coming right, and so this is how it is going, initial params, and it is going correct. The spelling was wrong, so this is how it will go. So with this actually we are done. We've done a lot of things today, and this was one of the topic which everybody was asking, and we have done this which everybody is asking, and this stack navigate and all these things. Hope you like this stack navigator, and anyways this code will again be there, so you can get this code from the GitHub. So that will be there in the description. Go to get it from the description. Okay, so that is it, and we'll another 2 days are remaining, so we're going to do all the other things, and also all those things which are mentioned will be done. Okay, so that is it, and with this I will end today's